Welcome to Urban Farming with Trish eCourse Gardening. In this course, we're going to discuss 6 tips in growing the best tomatoes in your garden. Tip number 1, warm the soil. Tomato plants thrive in the heat. Approximately 2 weeks before you plant your seed or seedlings in the ground, preheat the dirt in your garden. Cover the area with a large plastic tarp. Red or black works best. This increases the heat in the soil. Tip number 2, train your seedlings. If you're starting the seedlings on the outside, start early, possibly the first month. Tie the stems to a support structure or trellis every 6 to 8 inches as they grow. Be as careful as possible because the growing stems are tender and can be easily damaged. If you're starting your seedlings inside, you can train them to withstand windy weather. Set them in front of a small fan for up to 10 minutes twice a day. Another strengthening method is to rub your hand gently back and forth across each one for a few minutes. Your plants will be ready to better withstand a strong breeze in no time. Tip number 3, don't overcrowd. Don't overcrowd your plants. Tomatoes need room to grow. As a general rule, plant 3 seeds per container. Transfer to the garden or in individual 4-inch pots as soon as each plant begins to get its own leaves. Tip number 4, bury plants deeper. Bury plants deeper in the garden than they were in the pot. This allows them to develop roots along more of the stem and produces a much stronger plant. Tip number 5, let there be light. The tomato plants love sunlight. The more direct, the better. If you choose to grow tomatoes indoors, you'll generally need to purchase an artificial light source to shine on the plants at least 14 hours a day. Lastly, tip number 6, pinch off suckers. Pinch and discard any small suckers that you find growing in the joint of connecting branches. Leaving them alone just saps energy from your plant. As the tomato plant grows, remove any leaves that start to turn yellow. For best results, water tomato plants on a regular basis. Now that we've covered tips on some of the secrets of growing delicious tomatoes, there's nothing holding you back. Whether you grow them outside in a traditional garden or inside with the help of hydroponics, there's no better time to get started. You may now grow the world's biggest tomato. You're on your way to growing amazing tomatoes with your own 2 hands. You can do this. Happy growing!